Gamer, back again with another episode of Let's Play Baldur's. Again, I'm seeing the view counts but no likes. Even if you watch the video for a split second, just give it a thumbs up. That's all I'm asking. I stream every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday with off days between there. Now, I just recently acquired the PSVR 2. So if anyone is interested in me playing any games on that, I know not a lot of guides and stuff exist for VR games, because I guess not a lot of people play VR. I mean, it's understandable. It's kind of expensive. I actually got mine cheap, my headset and controllers. I got it fairly cheap, so I got a good deal. Anywho, so if anybody would be interested in seeing me play any of those, I can definitely do that. The VR effect is not going to come through the game, obviously, but if you need help with any of those kinds of game, I can definitely give that help. So yeah, thumbs up, please, on my videos. That's all I'm asking. If you have any friends who think would benefit from me playing games and helping, pointing out stuff and helping, definitely pass my name along to those people, so I can help as many people as possible. Because, as I've said before, and I will say until the day I die, I can't stand sponsored content. It's the bane of society. I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but trust me, it's not. Okay, so enough ranting. I know I can get a little long-winded there, but let's go ahead and get started. If you'll remember, we just broke the Githyanki Crash machine trying to kill our parasite. Well, the Dream Visitor broke it anyway, and we are going to go to this vendor and buy some stuff and sell some stuff. So here we go.
Ugh, blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
Care to trade? I guarantee all my stuff's spotless.
Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine.
It doesn't matter if it isn't. She doesn't say anything. She's not going to. Ooh. Permanently gain lethal knives, enhancing the power of your mystic soul knives. You can only drink one of these, so I'm definitely buying that. Let's see if we can sell some crap to her. I want to send that one to camp. 480, does she have enough? I think she does. Let's see, she doesn't have enough for that. She has enough of that though, and enough of that. Up to. Potion of Supreme Healing. I don't really worry about those. These arrows of slaying do double damage to whatever type, so they actually are. It's good to have some of those on hand, especially this one, Arrow of Dragon Slaying. Elemental Slaying, Fiend Slaying. So I usually would recommend keeping some of those. These transposition arrows allow whoever shoots them to teleport. So those are good to keep on hand. Salving, not as important. Many targets, it can hit multiple targets. It does half damage to 3 other targets in range. Those aren't bad to have on hand either. The elemental ones aren't bad either. If you know what an enemy's weak to, you can smack them with it. She didn't have enough for that. She definitely don't have enough for that. 1,000 gold. That's Smite. We're not going to get rid of that. That's Smite. We're not going to get rid of that. That's for Minthara once she shows up. Which we will end up kicking. Mind Shielding, don't get rid of that. That one can be useful. That's Smiting. Let's get rid of that. Cinderbrand. 10. Oh, she only has 10 gold. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, the elemental arrows are good. These are not bad. You can hit it. You can break their concentration and silence them, so those aren't bad to have either. Let's see. Shadowheart is our flail user. Same damage, except reduce incoming bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage by 1. Plus 1d4 radiant damage. It does the same thing as the corrosive flail, except it doesn't have that acid thing. It's not a bad weapon. It reduces damage she takes, which anything that reduces damage you take is a good thing. That is a really good weapon. As an offhand weapon. Sword. Knife of the Undermountain King. We're definitely going to buy that. Larethian's Wrath is not really anything special. We sold him this. Trident. This weapon is invisible while equipped. It loses its power for 2 rounds on a missed attack roll. It's not too special. Witchbreaker, gain advantage on attack roll against concentrating creatures, which can have its uses. Let's see, what else do we have? Absolute Force, we sold her that. We sold her that. We sold her that. When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they get 8 temporary hit points. That's not too bad. This one, if you have a mage, is really, really good. When somebody's standing next to you, your range spells become melee spells. So it kicks in the second somebody is threatening you, so that you don't get disadvantage on your spell checks. It turns them all into melee spells, which is really cool if you have a mage, like I said. This one sets your dexterity to 18, so if you have your rogue doesn't have high enough dexterity, this can actually help. On one of my campaigns, I didn't have a rogue. I actually had Shadowheart do my lockpicking, because she has this spell called Borrowed Knowledge. So I gave her proficiency in Sleight of Hand, and she was my healer and my rogue. So she would have these gloves. She'd put them on right before she would do anything beefy. So it would set her dex to 18, so she'd get bonuses to it. So that's just an example of playing a different way than the game you would immediately think to play. So that just shows you how versatile this game is. You can play it a whole bunch of different ways, and they're all legitimate. As long as it works for you, it works. That's for bards. We don't care. That's Lay on Hands. We're holding that for Lae'zel. Not Lae'zel. Sorry, she's dead. She's dead. Sorry. That's for Minthara. Hold on to that. This one is for mages only. Who gives a crap? I'm gonna send it to camp. Try and get rid of some of this Krizap. Sell half of those. Do not sell the Dawn Master's Crest. Do not sell it. You're going to need it. This is my trophy, not getting rid of it. I need to keep that. Sell all these gems. Okay. Oh, he ain't got the gold for that. Poison. Oh, it doesn't have enough gold for that. Well, son of a bitch. Okay. See, I cleaned out my inventory, but wasn't able to completely clean out my inventory. It's like, ugh. These gloves aren't bad, because Dex affects your armor as long as you're not wearing heavy armor. So it's actually not bad to give to a mage also if they're not wearing a better pair of gloves. But giving these to Astarion would be useless because he's got a 20 Dex. It actually would take 2 points of Dex away from him, and you definitely don't want to do that. I'm keeping my gloves of archery. I don't need Dex, honestly, and neither does she. because she's wearing heavy armor, so it wouldn't affect her anyway. When you wear heavy armor, you lose your dex bonus to AC. So, but it can have its uses. I just wanted to point it out because you may not have your party set up the way I have my party set up. I've tried lots of different setups to see what worked for me, and I would recommend you do the same, even if you have to start over a few times. And I have started over quite a few times and tried. I'm addicted to making characters, so
On your way then.
if I think of an idea for a character, a race, and a class, I'll say, you know what, let's try that, and I'll start a new game. You don't even want to see how many freaking characters I have. It's just embarrassing how many I have. And as many as I have now, if you saw how many I've had to delete, because after you start having too many characters, the game tells you may not be able to save your game because you're using up all the available space. So you gotta be careful of that. Okay, let's give everybody all the stuff we sent to them. No. See, I'm holding all that stuff for my love interest, Minthara. We've already did the boingity boingity. The dance with no pants, as some people call it. Some of this stuff you can't sell, so I just send it to camp. That way it doesn't clutter up my inventory. So, alright, Shadowheart. And reduces all damage by 1, which is good. And it gives you a +1 to armor class. So she will go to a 20 armor class. It's worth it. You want your healer, like, girded against damage as much as possible. You regain hit points equal to the level of the spell slot used. Or we can... Ooh, this is probably better for her. The one she has on now just gives her temp HP. Equal to cleric level. When you cast a spell, you regain hit points equal to the level of the spell slot used. So that's actually a healing. So I think I'm going to put that on her. We can use this to get back some spell slots. We'll have to see where she is spell slot wise. Now, as far as Astarion, we got to figure out what we want him. Jesus, his inventory is so freaking cluttered, man. That's a two-handed greatsword. We'll send that to Varana. He's carrying a lot of crap. Where the hell did all this crap come from? Cluttering up my damn inventory. 4 to 13. 9 to 17. So it's better, not better than the sword. Wait, no. We're gonna put it in place of the sickle. Let's see what damage it gives us. Yeah, there you go. Plus it has organ rearranger. The number you need to roll a crit is reduced by 1, which means it's a 19 or a 20. When you roll 2 damage or less, re-roll the die taking the highest result. You have advantage on attacks rolling against lightning or heavy obscure target when using this blade. So it's better than the weapon he had, basically. So yeah, we again ran out of money or people to sell stuff to. We burned through their money so flippin' fast, dude. The problem is they don't have enough money. I wish they gave them more money, like the NPCs. Why does Astarion have all the potions of mind reading? He doesn't use them. That's weird. Alright, I'm doing some rearranging here. We're almost ready to move on to Act 2, believe it or not. But I want us to get the legendary weapon that's here, the Blood of Lathander. And also, there's some encounters you want to avoid. You want to avoid talking with the commander about the weapon, and the fact that you have the weapon, and the fact that you want to give them the weapon. I've played that through to outcome. It does not end well for your party. You cannot give the weapon to them. It will not, I promise you, it will not end well for your party. Worst case scenario, you all die, and you get a bad ending. Best case scenario, it still doesn't go well for you. Basically, don't bother talking to anybody other than that encounter with the Ishtik, the machine that tried to kill our parasite. But what we want to do now is we're going to go after the weapon. We're going to have to do some naughty stuff in order to get access to the weapon. So I hope you're ready for some evil. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat, excuse me. Yeah, we're going to have to do some evil stuff. So go ahead and close the door. Alright. We need to get through that door over there. There's actually a gem slot right there. The person that has the gem is that dude in there. Fighting these guys, they're actually pretty tough for what they are. I mean, they don't look like they're tough.
I hate wolves.
See, they're level 5.
Fighting with wolves, Shadowheart.
Yeah,
Everyone's frightened of
it doesn't look like they're all that much, but...
It's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
And you have to fight the 2 wolves too, and then there's this dude right here. He can parry attacks. You can talk to him, just don't tell him you have the weapon.
In my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
Don't tell her anything.
Listen to your dream visitor. I was granted entry by your sentries. They told me to seek the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor? On what grounds?
I have important information.
If it's not about the weapon we seek, I don't care.
Just be careful when...
They will stop at nothing to reclaim it.
Don't tell him anything important. What does this weapon look like?
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script, stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
I don't know anything about it. Deception check. Throw all your things into it. Okay. You get away with it.
Then stop wasting my time, Istik. You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not?
Of course. I will be back on the search immediately.
I have business to attend to. Return with the weapon, or do not return at all.
Okay. So there is actually a couple of different ways we can deal with this. I'll detail it here in a second.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them.
I'll try to avoid wolves in future where possible.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Okay. Alright. So, like I said, there's a couple ways you can handle this. You have a thief. A really good one. Problem is, if you pickpocket sometimes, the person, she will realize it's not in her pocket anymore, and she will look to you and be like, did you steal it? And of course you did steal it. Okay, so we want to spread our people out because it's most likely going to end in a fight. I can tell you that right now. He's gonna let's have Verona come down here. Actually, you know, We'll have Verana here. She's our heavy hitter. We'll move me over closer to here. Shadowheart, we'll try to keep her away from the wolves so she doesn't get scared. We'll put her there. Now, I would suggest you quick save it in case you screw up. Now, if you have a way to turn invisible, I would suggest you use it. So, let's go ahead and see what we have to turn invisible. We have a potion of invisibility. Now, you want to try and pickpocket. Okay. Now, here she comes. See, sometimes she realizes...
It's near here. This would be a good moment to explain yourself.
In old versions of the game, you were able to pickpocket it from her and with no problem, and she wouldn't notice. They've changed it in the patches since then. They made it so she recognizes that you pickpocketed her. Because in old versions of the game, I've pickpocketed her and then went through the door and everything was peachy. I didn't have to do this, but now they made her extra vigilant. She knows that you've pickpocketed her. So you can choose what you want to say. I saw a very suspicious fellow earlier. His pockets were bulging. And remember, this is a Starian that's doing it, not your character.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
Okay. If you can get away with that. Now. Yeah, I don't know. Who would do something like that? That's the weirdest thing. The item just happened to disappear from your pocket and ended up in my inventory. I didn't do it. Alright, what should happen, what usually happens, as soon as you put it in there, she gets mad at you and says, you stole that from me, and then the guy from inside, he's going to say, I want to talk to him anyway. So you get off scot-free. As long as you can get away with stealing it.
Who would be? Oh, it is you.
Istark, I will not have you sneaking through my creche.
Quiet, Therazin. I wish to speak with this one.
As you wish, Chirai.
Make haste. We have business to conduct.
Okay. So, as I said, as long as you can get away with the initial theft, as long as you can talk your way out of it, once you use the item, it doesn't matter. That guy outranks her and basically says, shut the hell up. I want to talk to him, so let him through.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Ooh, good stuff. Okay, now.
This Inquisitor sounds like a real piece of work. Do you think he'll answer our questions?
Probably
It's
not.
never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
Exactly. Alright, whatever you do not want to talk to the guy. Do not talk to the guy. I'll show you what to do, but trust me, don't talk to him. No good comes from it. Worst case scenario, he summons Vlaakith, which is basically this goddess type chick, and she will determine that you have the object on you, and nothing good will come from it. But you have to come this way if you want to get the blood of Lathander, the legendary weapon I was referring to, which is going to be so useful in the next act, in Act 2. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to come this way. You're going to have your guys jump down.
Esteemed guest, please approach. We have much to discuss.
You're going to come over here. He won't come after you. No matter what you do, he won't come over here. He won't come looking for you. You can pretty much pilfer all this crap. Nobody cares. But you need to, in order to open the secret door, you have to turn these statues. One facing one direction, the other facing the other. But the problem is this one gets stuck. So it does a passive strength check when you try. If you fail, then you have to figure out another way to move it. So, there we go. Alright, you want this statue, turn it until it's facing that way. Now, you want to move this statue the other direction. One facing one direction, one facing the other. One more time.
Statues revealed a hidden door.
So, again,
Curious.
you want the statue on the right to be facing east, and you want this statue facing west. So, if you want to solve the puzzle yourself, you can read the inscriptions.
The setting sun a fond farewell.
See, bids the setting sun a fond farewell. The sun sets in the west, so this one will be facing west. This one says something to the effect that he greets the rising sun. So obviously you're going to want to turn this one to the east. So now go ahead and climb through. It auto saves. Get everybody through. Switch to my guy. Okay. It auto saves, so you're good. Now, this next part is full of traps. It's going to be kind of tricky, but I will show you exactly how to get through it.
Stayed hidden all this time.
Okay. You want to take your thief, and you want to take either your main character or one of the other characters, somebody who can shoot, somebody who has a bow who can shoot distant objects. You want to only take those two people. Here's why. You need one person to shoot the crystals, these things right here. That opens the next barrier. Now, the second you go through, a timer starts. There is a trap on the other side. You need to get your thief. Only move your thief through. If you have to, stop time by going here and doing turn-based mode. You have mere seconds to get to the trap and have them disarm it. If they don't, a wave of force comes through and pushes anybody in the room off the edge to their death. And when I say to their death, I mean it. Now, switch to your thief. See, the first time it will go into turn-based mode automatically. Next time it won't give you that. You'll have to do it yourself. Now, you come up here, you disarm. It's not that difficult of a check. Okay? Now, that disarms the trap in this room, only this room. Now, you're going to have to repeat this for, I believe, 2 more rooms. So you have your thief. Go ahead and bring your archer. You're going to want to climb up this way and come around, because the crystal for the door is over on here on the other side. So jump across. It's right there. Do not enter the room. Yeah, I know it's immune to psychic damage. I don't care. I still have arrows that do arrow damage. Okay. Now, switch. Okay, as soon as you go in, turn-based mode. That way it stops and you can have your guy come in, disarm the trap. Okay, now you can turn off turn-based mode. The trap is disarmed. You're good. Now, take your archer. Now he can come in the room. The reason you don't want the other people coming, because you don't want the whole party to get wiped if you mess up. You want some people to resurrect you if the worst should happen. The other crystal for this door is down here. Right there. This one's kind of tricky to get the aiming right because of where it's at. So you just kind of finagle around with it. Now, take your rogue. Okay, we're through. Now, you can have Everybody come through now. It's only 2 rooms. I could have sworn it was 3. There we go. Get him to climb up. Now, those are the trap rooms. As I said, if you see there's a chasm right there, if you don't get those traps in time, it pushes everyone into the room out off the chasm. You die instantly. And if your whole party goes, then guess what? There's nobody to resurrect you. Now, here it is. The Blood of Lathander. What you want to do is insert items. The Dawn Master's Crest, that item we got for solving the puzzle. You want to put that into the spot. This unlocks the Blood of Lathander. It doesn't matter who does it. You can just pick your main character, whoever. And there it is, the Blood of Lathander, a legendary weapon. I'll show you why it's... Next act, I'll show you why it's super important. Light becomes very important next act. I usually give it to my cleric, because she usually does blood budgeting weapons. Here you go. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain 2 to 12 hit points. Allies within 30 feet also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Sheds holy light in a 20-foot radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed a con saving throw. It's weapon enchantment plus 3. Plus 3. The weapon she has now is plus 1. Which means it only adds plus 1 to hit. This one adds plus 3. Plus it lets her cast once per long rest Sunbeam, which fires out this beam of intense light that can does more damage to undeads and fiends, but it can blind people. It is a awesome weapon. That's why I told you not to bother with weapons in the Adamantine Forge, because now she's going to replace her weapon with the Blood of Lathander. And there it is. The legendary mace, the Blood of Lathander. And it is pretty badass. Now, you can just walk on out of here. There's nothing else in here to do. There's actually nothing left.
Guarded treasure. Good job we got past those protections.
There's actually nothing left to
the
do.
monks were intent on keeping their relics safe. They didn't count on us, though.
Are you done, Shadowheart?
That's no surprise. It looks powerful.
Okay, are you guys done? Thank you. Alright. There's nothing left else to do in the creche. If you bought everything from the lady, you bought everything from her that you wanted. We broke the machine and got the ability to use mental powers with a bonus action instead of an action, which is super powerful. Especially if you rely on those powers a lot. We got the mind flayer specimens. We got all those. So that's all you need here. So go ahead and fast travel out. That way you don't have to worry about running into anybody else. If you piss off any of the Githyanki, when you come in here, you can fast travel from here. But if you notice, the area we were previously in, the mini-map was red. That means you can't fast travel from that point. So when you're in this area, it's not red. You can fast travel all you want. So we want to go to, I believe it's this one. Now you don't ever have to talk to that guy. They'll keep looking. Everything's peachy. You got nothing to worry about. You avoided the guy, as I suggested, if you were paying attention. Alright. How much does it cost for the... Oh. Let's see. I might want to change them to hand axes, scimitars, daggers... Yeah, I'm gonna change them up. I'm gonna go with hand axes. Ah! There they are. Hone my blades. Yeah, I love axes. Hammers are okay, but I love me some axes. Alright. So now, yeah, you don't want to talk to the Inquisitor in the Githyanki creche. trust me, it does not end well for you. So you do not, absolutely do not want to do that. So, now we have to travel to the mountain pass, and that takes us to Act 2. Yes, we are ready to go to Act 2. We've done everything that we wanted to do. We went to the Underdark. We got the gem for the Necromancy of Thay, so we could open that. We figured out, we did all the quests here in the Underdark, the Myken and Collie. We went and did the Susser tree. We created the weapon. We went to the Grimforge, beat the Guardian, got all that stuff. We went to the Craish. We got all the stuff we wanted from the Craish. We did this interim thing. We did the Joaquin's Rest. We basically have done everything worth doing here in Act 1. So now we're going to be moving on to Act 2, and believe me, Act 2 gets a lot more complicated, and you'll see why. But before we can get there, actually we should probably fast travel to here. Before we can actually get there, there's actually a pretty big fight coming up with some undead. So prepare accordingly. Let me see if this lady has anything else we want before we leave. Make sure you've gotten everything you want before you leave, because we are moving on to another act. Where did she go? What? Where is she? Her thing is there. What? Her sight line is there, like she's there. But she's not there. What the heck? Oh, she glitched into the ground. Do you see her? She rose up out of the ground. That was weird.
Thank you so much. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am
That
always
was super weird.
Take a look.
She glitched into the ground before sliding up through the ground. That was really weird. Black and furnace red dye. I may want to change the color. Let's see. Make sure we got everything we want out of here. Mellow fruit dye. Ew. Sounds gross. Okay, let's see. Looking through all the stuff to make sure we got what we wanted. Alright. That was some interim music for you. Sorry. Yeah, I think we are good.
Now.
Thank you. Okay. Time to do a check. Oh no, she has no spell slots. And we're about to be fighting some undead. She has that necklace, but that's only going to get you one spell slot back. You can only use it once to get yourself a spell slot back. See here, so you just put it on, then you go to her actions, and you look for that. You can get one. You can only use it once. You can get a 3, a 2, or a 1 per long rest. So we could give her a level 3 spell slot back, but that's one level 3 spell slot. We burn through. We've done a lot of fighting. If you remember, we've done a lot of fighting, more than I've done in past playthroughs. She does have use of mass healing word and healing word because of this necklace she's wearing. Plus she has light, sunbeam, revivify, beacon of hope, create food and water, applies haggis 100 turns. That just sounds gross. Okay, so the fight with the undead is actually kind of a tough one. You have a couple of the big undead that any undead around them, they take half damage from pretty much everything. And if you kill them, the lesser ones, they'll just bring them back, and the greater ones have temp HP, and they have a lot of HP. They're really hard to kill. So if you're like me, if you're looking down at her spell slots and she has basically nothing, zip, zilch, zero, you probably are going to want to... No, wrong one. You're going to want to go ahead and take a long rest. Now, keep in mind that there are certain events in the game that if you take too many long rests, it will move forward. That's especially true in Act 1 when the druids are doing the Rite of Thorns to seal the grove and keep everybody out. If you take too many long rests, this ritual completes and everybody gets locked out. But right now, we should not have anything that too many long rests will screw up. So, and every time you're in a different area and you rest in camp, it changes what your camp rest looks like. Here it's this. It kind of looks like the place we were. Wherever you are, that's where it kind of looks like. I don't think anybody needs to talk to me. You can always check your map. No exclamation points. Okay. Crud. I'm not wearing my clothes. What armor am I wearing? Eye of the Swamp. I'm gonna change the color of my Eye of the Swamp. Black and Furnace Red. Sounds pretty cool to me. Let's see, might as well do my hood. And then do my cloak. I'm wearing, nope, not that one. That one. And then I have just enough. Now I can just do my boots. My boots of Disintegrating Nightwalkers. Okay. There we go. Now then. Normally there's a lot more people in your camp, but if you've been following along, we've pretty much murdered them all. Between me and Shadowheart, they're all dead. Alright, so go ahead and take your rest. You can hit auto select and it'll select them for you. Or you can go through each one and be like, and pick whatever. It's completely up to you. I would just auto select, it's quicker. Then hit triangle. And somebody's snoring. Yeah, sometimes you get events happening at night and sometimes you don't. Usually the more companions you have, the more likely you are to have an event happen. Story event. So, let's see. Sonic Empowerment. Hone the Blade. Let's see, what else do I need to cast for myself? Where is... I can't wait till I can do that, Victory Before Battle. Cognitive Hunch, we use that when necessary. Create a psychic model of reality and peer into its future, gaining a +5 bonus initiative, preventing from being surprised. Requires concentration. That's the only reason why I don't use it very much, because it requires concentration. And if you get smacked and lose your concentration, then it goes bye-bye. I've missed... Oh, because of my boots. Okay. Go ahead and drink my potions. Boop! Boop! Yes, that's right. I just said boop. I can drink one of these, which requires no concentration on my part, so. Alright, Verana. See, she could have... Mother trucker. No elixirs of bloodlust. Son of a building block. Okay, let's see, what other elixirs do we have? She don't need dark vision. Does she? She's a half elf. She doesn't need it. She's got dark vision. She's immune to being electrocuted. She has resistance to lightning already because of a ring we gave her. Let's go ahead and give her, I guess, fire. Alright, Shadowheart. We'll give her another spell slot. Where's the... I'll have her make one. Greater. Gives her an extra level 2 spell slot. Which is always great. Now she needs to cast Water Walk on everybody. You can wait and after you're out on the road and everybody's together for them. I just like to do it here because otherwise I forget. Usually I forget to do it when Shadowheart, hey, get over here. That's why I make it a habit to do it here. See, there's the borrowed knowledge I was talking about. Okay. Water walk, water walk, water walk. Ah, there it is. All right. Now, ceremony, coming of age. Perfect. I think that's everything she needs. She drank her elixir. That one you want to wait until everybody's around because it grabs everybody. So we'll do that one once we get. Oh, she got to catch that. Okay, she got to cast it on Verana. She cast it on 3 of the 4 of us. Your hirelings are always over here by Withers. Or 99% of the time, that's where they are. There we go. Okay, she did coming of age. Okay. Now, Astarion. Wait. Does she have any... Other than aid, I'm pretty sure she doesn't need to cast anything on herself. Alright, you can go. He doesn't need to cast nothing on himself. He's got Pass Without Trace. That helps him with stealth. So if you have trouble, you can always just do that. Alright, let's have him drink. What elixir? I believe we gave him the Alert Feat. Should have played dual. No, we gave him Dual Wielder because it's more important than that. And besides, we don't have any elixirs of vigilance anyway. I don't think he can make one, can he? Nope, Tadpole elixir. Not gonna do him any good. All right. So let's see what we want him to drink. He doesn't have spell slots, so we'll send that over to Shadowheart. Let's see, what are our options here? Dark vision, lightning. Why do I have that? Send that over to Shadowheart. I don't have spell slots. Oof. See, is there anything better here? Ooh, an elixir of heroism. That basically blesses him, which makes him more powerful. Makes him has an easier time to hit his targets. Now, let's go ahead and continue. Now we're going to get into the fight with the undead. Okay. So first, real quick, she can use that extra level 2 spell slot that she just gave herself to cast Aid. I'll just use level 2. There we go. Everybody gets 5 extra HP. Okay. Now, there's a couple ways you can handle this. You can have your thief sneak in and attack them if you think you can get away with it. Which, the way we've building Astarion, we should be able to. So let's go ahead and Astarion. Does he have any more potions of invisibility, or can he make any? Potion of flying. Oh, we can't make them yet. That's right, we don't have the ingredients for that yet. But he does have the ability to turn himself invisible, I believe. Anybody else have any? No? I believe he has an ability... Oh, he's got a ring that lets him turn invisible. We'll switch that ring out. That's stealth. Definitely don't want that. Let's see, we'll switch this one out for the invisibility ring. Now, you're going to see what I mean here in a second. Now, doing it this way does make it dangerous for him because he'll be in there with all the undead.
Step careful.
But we'll be able to come in and back him up. So go ahead and do... These are the big ones, Death Shepherds. As you can see, they have Necrotic Veil. Gains them temporary 20 HP temporary, which makes them more dangerous. And they have this. Allied undead within 30 feet are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. And so is he. He's resistant to all this. He's resistant to everything. Immune to poison because he's undead, but he's basically resistant to everything you can throw at him. They're all surprised. There you go, bring the party in. Now, we should all get our turns before they get... You want to kill these shepherd as fast as you can. There, his necrotic veil dropped because we took away his temporary HP. But he still has the undead ward. So what it does is now he's only resistant to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. He's not resistant to everything again because he lost his necrotic veil. He's undead, so don't even bother trying to, like, suck his blood or whatever. Oh, he missed. Come on, man. Okay. Let's have her Shadow Misty Step. She want her right here in front of the other one. Now, you want to start smacking the crap out of them. Disarming attack. Weapon dropped. No other enemies around. The other guys are minor. They're not really much of a threat. Okay, action surge. And she missed. Now, Shadow Heart. We can have her do... Oh, she can't get close enough. And she would hurt Verana. She has no way to get any closer, does she? Radiant damage. Now, let's see if we can get a weapon in here. Like I said, if you do anything to try and kill the minor ones, these guys, these ghouls, they'll just bring them back to life. So there's honestly no reason to even bother. Until these guys are dead, don't even bother. Because they'll just sit there and bring them back. Okay. She can't get any closer. Okay. I should be able to... Oh, I can use the Misty Step. Because of my shoes. My shoes let me do that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, bonus action. Oh, I used my bonus action. Damn. Oh yeah, bonus action for surge of action too. Damn it. Critted him. He's dead. Thank you, Tadpole. He's got half plate armor, which is 15, so that's not really all that great. Okay. Now they're surprised. So now, why does he get a turn? Oh, because they rolled high on initiative. They rolled high on initiative, that's why. I was like, how do they get a turn? Because they rolled high on initiative. Okay, we're gonna have... No, we're gonna save that for Verana. Because she's gonna get a ton of attacks. Oh! You did. Now, we start taking out the minor undead.
Still breathing.
Despite everything. Okay. We're gonna have her drink it, because that'll give her like a ridiculous number of actions. She can sit there and cleave through these dudes. Extra attack. Attack. Extra attack. See what I mean about giving it to her being a better idea?
One day. Okay.
And now you have her come over here so she can tank these guys so they can't get away from her. Because she should still have her reaction. Yeah, she has her opportunity to attack. So if they try to move away to attack somebody else, they can't. Oh. Alright, get as close as you can then. Shadowheart's going to dash.
Got to move.
And since they're undead, it can blind them. Okay, the other one's back over there. Okay, she's not gonna use up a spell slot. Okay, let's go over here and hit this dude. Oh! Bye! I used up my actions. Now it's its turn. It's a ghast. It is a gas cloud it can release. Stench. There you go. Can make you nauseous. The stinking cloud. Alright.
Looking ahead.
Get out of the stinking cloud, dude. What are you doing? Characters just stand in it. Weird. Do I have any lasting effects? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright. Astarion, go ahead and join us. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some looting. Dead Zealot of the Absolute. Missive from... Okay.
Duke Ravengard. Seems Moonrise Towers has acquired a high-value asset. Let's have a look.
Yeah, have him go around the giant gas cloud. I don't think they have anything on them, honestly, but you can see there's dead animals everywhere. It looks like some absolute cultists. Yeah, some absolute cultists stumbled upon these death shepherds and were killed. Which is better them than me, you know? Alright, so we're going to go this way. This is going to lead us to Act 2. Oh, cool.
What's that?
We're on a streak. That's 4 in a row. Wow, well, wonders never flippin' cease. I feel like the luckiest girl in school. Okay, here we go. Scroll a dimension door, something we can sell. So, let's go ahead and head this way. I bet you one thing's not going to happen. Elminster's not going to show up. Normally, when you have Gale in your party, Elminster shows up here waiting for you and wants to talk to Gale. I won't go into any more detail than that in case somebody is playing a good playthrough and actually has Gale. Now, when you click on here, you're moving on to Act 2. Coming back here is not as easy once you move on. So, you want to make sure you're ready. We've done all the quests. See, all of these, if you read them, they're basically saying they're on hold until we find something else, until we get there. See, the Spirit of the Amulet, you can't do that one until Act 3. Grand Duke, Act 3. This one, we can do Act 2. Act 2, not until Act 3. That one we'll never be able to do because we sold the ring because we're evil. And then these will continue as we get further into Act 2 and Act 3. So, here we go. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before adventuring. Now, we're going to a place called the Shadow Cursed Lands. This is why you have to have a source of light on you at all times. Anybody who's caught in the shadows takes damage, and if they die, they get turned into a shadow. You have to have a source of light. That's why I said it's very important that you have your cleric learn daylight. And the Blood of Lathander sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius, so she's protected as long as she has it on her. Daylight and sunlight and light itself becomes super important. Even a torch can help protect you a little bit. From some of the areas that are the minor shadow curse, there's parts that are like super cursed that you need something else to protect you. But you get access to like the basic areas with just a torch or a daylight spell, which we will be casting here in a moment. Probably cast it on either me or... Yeah, here's the Shadow Curse Lands. Oh, and FYI, since Halson's dead, we can't lift the Shadow Curse.
It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul?
I am. Minthara sent me.
Bless the absolute. I couldn't take standing out here much longer. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and have her cast Daylight. The, not a sphere, because that puts it on a particular spot. You're going to do... you can put it on Varana's axe. There. Now, as long as we're standing in the sunlight, we're good. And since Varana's behind me, it should give me protection. Okay. So here we go. The entire act, you're going to be stuck in this place.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Okay. You can talk to Shadowheart. Where are you going, woman?
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
She must do? What does this all mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Okay. Now, if you were going the good route, I would say you should head...
Go down without a fight.
You should head to the Last Light Inn. But seeing as how you're evil, you're gonna side with the... you're gonna unlock this box, Mouthy. You're gonna go with the bad guys. Rolled a natural 20. Boot Celestial Protection. Fiends, undead, and aberrations have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Cool. If we run into a bunch of those, we're good to go. Alright. So, if you look on the map, this right here is the cultist camp. That's where you're supposed to head. If you wait too long to head there, they will leave without you. They will. I've done it before. So trust me when I say they will leave your ass. You can search stuff, but honestly, you're not going to find too much. Some minor supplies, yada yada yada, nothing like crazy. So go ahead and meet up with your evil people here at the camp. Here you go.
Hey boy, you want the bone? Fetch!
Now it runs out in the shadow and... dead.
You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet it was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
Minthara sent me.
Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting.
Will do, thanks.
Anything for a true soul. Put in a good word for me at Moonrise, eh?
You can order him to go into the darkness, but you could use the extra help moving through the shadow-cursed lands. Trust me.
So, an honor. Did you bring the lyre?
I have it right here.
Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Pluck a tune. I actually sent that one back to camp, but they changed it so you don't actually have to have the loot on you in order to do it, which I think is an awesome. Because otherwise you'd have to go to camp, grab the loot, come back here. They allow you to just say, yep, it's here. The spider lyre summons. Who does it summon? Look at me go. Damn, I didn't know I could play the lyre. What a weird place to save.
Yes, I hear them.
Look at that.
Calling us.
It's a Drider.
Guide together.
God. A Drider? I always thought the stories were exaggerated.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
Okay. Talk to this dude.
And you? What are you?
The guy's a little cuckoo if you haven't
More
noticed.
faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the Dar, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
Yeah, I told you he was cuckoo.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty.
See? Cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
The Drow clerics use these weird rituals and spells to combine a spider and a man together, and it's called a Drider. So you're the guide. How do you survive out there?
We have our queen's favor. She speaks to us, protects us, graces us with her blessing.
And her magic lamp.
And they are jealous of your gift, Majesty. But you gave it to us, and we always keep it close.
Can I examine your lantern? Surely the Absolute wouldn't mind.
No! Our queen gave it to us. If they wish to walk through the darkness alone, they are welcome to.
No, we'll go with you. I apologize. I didn't mean any offense.
Good. Now, are we ready to depart?
Yes, lead on.
Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come, follow, and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
But
Move out!
there are vendors at Moonrise Tower as well. So now you just got to stay with him. If you are guessing that we're probably going to get into a fight, you would be correct.
They should stay close. They should stay light.
Yeah, just stay with him because he has the light from that lantern. We have the daylight spell also, but it eventually wears off. It doesn't last forever. It used to. I could have sworn it used to. When you cast it on an item. When you cast it in an orb on the ground, it lasts forever. Or at least until a long rest, anyway.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
Looks like an ambush.
Yep, looks like an ambush.
Patience.
Here we go.
Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern!
The good guys.
Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. But defend the guide and you may preserve your cover.
My
as a
cover?
true soul.
It's not a cover. We're going with the evil guys. Defend the caravan, attack the Harpers.
Turn the heathens to pieces!
We're evil, remember? We're going against the good guys. These are Harpers. The Harpers are good guys. Okay. So you're not going to sit there and just keep taking pot shots at us, you a-hole. Oh, crap.
I feel weak. Drained.
Crap. I forgot about that. Shenanigans. Don't do what I just did.
Strike down the blasphemous!
I need to bring Verana in here.
I fear neither shadow nor death.
Ow! I still got hit, even though I used all around sight. I'll move Verana in close. Because I'm just outside the lamp's light. What? How is it not available? We just took a long rest. We haven't fought since the long rest. Have we? I don't think we have. There. I shouldn't be shadow cursed anymore. Let me just double check. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's start shooting. Son of a monkey. Hold on, we're gonna have to switch back to her melee weapon so that it has the sunlight on it. Alright. Burn, baby! Why wasn't I able to use my... Ow.
You will die here. The Absolute wills it so.
Alright. Now, let's see what our... Remember the transposition arrows? You can, where are the Harpers? Where are they all? Are they up there? Ugh, it's hard. Targeting on this game can be a pain in the butt sometimes. See? And now I can be up here. I'm inside the light. Let's see, what do we want to do? What can we do? Yeah, transposition arrows are so sweet, dude. I recommend having them for that very reason. He can't get close enough, I don't think. So, alright. She's protected from the minor issues with the shadow curse. So. Anybody missing? I think they've been ganging up on me. Yeah, I'm missing a bunch of health. Actually, let's heal everybody. Oh, it doesn't heal these guys? And it'll give us Blade Ward. There we go. It didn't use any spell slots. Oh, that dude dead. I'd get out of the shadow curse, dude. There you go. Good idea. Stay in the light. Just keep chucking fire up at him. Just be like, fire, 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 fire. I could fly up there if I really wanted to. It's a long rest, though. Oh, come on, man. You cannot be serious. This guy's still alive. And he's not being affected by the shadow curse. I don't think that's right. Why is he not being affected by the shadow curse? The Harpers are not, they don't have a lantern. But yet they're being... Damn! Holy crap, dude! Oh, get over it. Just stop. You done? Alright. Let's move out. Okay. Are they gonna let me, loot, I guess? They don't really have anything on them worth a damn, to be honest. Maybe some money here and there, but...
Wretched little things. No better than the shadows.
You've now made it so you're not going to be able to go to the last light in.
Already dead, and soon forgotten.
At least as a good guy. These corpses have a strange power about them. Drink it in, swim in it. Sounds nasty and disgusting, and that's pretty much what my character is all about. So, let's see.
You notice something odd on the fallen soldier. A faint glow about the face, like an aura fast fading. You can feel the power it held. Weak, but still divine.
Oh, that's why.
These soldiers were protected from the shadows by a blessing of Selûne.
All dead, Majesty. It is time for us to move on.
They're protected from the curse by a power like your lantern, but weaker.
Because their gods are weaker. None compare to the absolute.
Okay, can we actually... There we go. Alright, let's go. Okay, move. Move your ass. I said let's go. Why are...
Return to the light. Stray.
Seriously? They're Get the fuck out of here with this stupid crap. Seriously? Just jump down and let's go. This freaking game, just get down here. I don't give a shit about the damage. Just shut up and get over here. God. That's why we weren't moving. The two of them were just standing up there like morons. Gotta be freaking kidding me.
Heretics, Majesty. But they won't stop us. They can't stop us.
Get the crap out of here, bro.
A brief respite.
There we go. Happy now? That's new plants that you can find here in the Shadow Cursed realm.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
Yeah, the guy talks to himself a lot. Come on, keep walking, dude.
You look twitchy, Stone Skin. Afraid of the dark?
In this place, only a fool wouldn't be.
They leave us again.
Alright. You gotta stick with him here. Without the light, you can't actually come close to Moonrise Tower. As the good guys, you have to find a way to up your protection before you can come to the Moonrise Tower. Which we're not quite there yet. This is the Wraithwind Toll House. We'll come back here. There's actually some pretty decent treasure here.
Stay close. The shadows are darkest here.
Once we get the ability to go in the deeper, darker places.
No matter what they promise you.
There's the tower now, big lad. Your breech is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking.
Silent. They approach
We're close.
sanctuary, Majesty.
I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
This is the way you do it as evil people. You let this Drider... With the good guys, you ambush the Driders and take his lantern. And you use that.
New meat Drider.
Oh, the Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full, glorious.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Welcome back, true soul.
What's someone of our rank doing on guard duty?
Recognizing our like.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My Queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet Majesty. I am coming. My Queen.
Yeah, he can climb walls because he's a freaking spider. That's got to be weird, being half spider and half dude. Kind of crazy if you think about it. But he doesn't have any genitals, which, I don't know. I don't know if I'd trade spider legs for genitals.
This is the place.
For no genitals.
We'll discover the
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main door.
Alright, this is your first vendor. There's actually a trick to this. Watch.
Coin, then show it.
You can actually get him to give you 100% discount. To mock me is to beg for death.
Bark, bark, like a warg pup you are. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only
You have to show strength in front of him. You want a warrior? Here I am.
Prove it. Who's singing your name?
The absolute is I burn that Druid's Grove to the ground. Did I roll a 1? I rolled a 1. I haven't rolled a 1 in a long time, so that's okay. It's bound to happen.
That was you? Hells, I'll sing your name myself for that. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
Exactly. By doing that show of strength, now if you look, you get the attitude is 100. Your discount is, it used to be 100%. They must have changed it. It used to say minus 100%, so you got everything at cost. So they must have thought that was too good of a deal and changed it. That's okay though. You still get a pretty decent cut. 67% discount is still pretty sweet. Okay, sell. Yeah, he still has a ton of money. And this is only one of 2. There's actually another vendor. Let's see, what else do we have to sell? Nope, we're gonna hold on to that. The shield, it's a purple. I don't like to sell purples. Corrosive flail, we'll sell it. Defender flail, sell it. Because she has the blood of Lathander, which is a million times better. I'm never gonna use those. Ooh, these scrolls. Okay, this light crossbow, skybreaker. I'll hold on to that in case we want to switch weapons. It's a blue. Sussor dagger, in case you want to silence somebody. You can always swap to it. Oh, he only has 79 gold left. Jesus. We like ran him out of money fast. That's okay. We're gonna go through and see what he has to buy. We can buy from him. All right, now these are really good. You fall into a 2-turn slump. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of short rest and regain all 1st and 2nd level spell slots. There's one that gives you the benefit of a long rest and gives you all your spell slots back. It's a more advanced one, but these are awesome. It keeps you from having to take a long rest as often. Slaying arrows, always good. I always make sure I have plenty of those. And many targets arrows. Okay. Big boy's chew toy. No, don't want that. Transposition arrow, definitely. Okay, we sold that. Ooh, a halberd of vigilance. Okay. You gain a +1 bonus initial rolls and advantage on perception checks. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. Let's see, my girl, her, Verana. 9 to 21. Plus it does extra force damage. I think we might have to buy that for her. She likes using two-handed weapons. Sold. We'll buy it for her. That way she's got her a nice badass weapon. Okay. What else do we got? Let's take a look. Slicing short sword. That's not a bad weapon, but we have better weapons for Astarion. If you don't have the weapons that I have, if you somehow miss them, you can always get that. The Moon Sickle. Blessed by the Moon Sickle that you gain. That's not bad for a cleric, but we have the Blood of Lathander, which is way better. Fistbreaker helmet. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save. You gain +1 bonus to initiative. Yeah, I don't think anybody can wear or needs that. Breastplate +2. It's medium. Ooh. I don't use the Hag's Haunting Sight, but you get advantage on perception checks. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if the one... I'll hold on to what I have. Heavy armor. They have something better. This is clothing. We don't have anybody who wears... These are for berserkers. They don't usually wear clothing. Let's see. What does Astarion... It's only up on 1 point of armor class. It's not really. This shield's not a bad shield either. +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception checks. But if you have a character that uses shields and you don't have the shield that Shadowheart does, it's not a bad a shield to have. This ring grants you deeper understanding of the past, gleaned from countless stories. Plus 1d4 bonus on history checks. So it's kind of like situational. We sold her that. We sold him that. Windsinger Steps. You anticipate the flow of battle, gain +1 to initiative rolls, and you can fly. Which is not bad for a pair of boots. While only holding one weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, because that doesn't mean a two-handed weapon. That means you have to have a one-handed weapon in one hand and the other hand has to be completely empty. So, as you notice, none of my people fit that description. So, sorry, not gonna do it. All right. He has money now. Let's go ahead and keep selling stuff to him. I hate when it does this. It's just been since the latest patch. It's been doing that where it won't show me the description for some items. See? It won't show me the description. Try turning the tooltips off and back on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's really, really annoying. Arrows of Darkness, I don't generally use those. They do have their uses. Acid, I generally don't use the acid ones. Let's see, that's going to be for Minthara. I got a bunch of cool stuff for Minthara. Okay. We weren't able to get all his money for now, but we will be able to... Oh wait, I have some spell scrolls. Forgot about those. Oh, and I have this Githyanki sword. I have these for Astarion. Go ahead and send those over. Send that over to Verana. Okay, yeah, that's... send that to camp. Oh yeah, I got that I can sell. That one could be useful. Don't sell this. There's a quest tied to it. Okay. Oh, the Wager antidote. Don't really need it anymore. It's you can give it to that the deep gnome that gives you the boots. You can use that to cure her poison. She got poisoned by the Dweger running away. Oh, this is smite spell. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. Okay. So you get a good bonus for that. And let's go to Verana.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy.
Now she's got her pole arm.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul.
Oh, she only has one spell slot. I'm not gonna do the daylight right now. I believe before we leave, we end up finding a way to. Okay, here's Roa again.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face we met before at the Goblin Camp.
So we did. And it seems we both have a nose for where the real power lies. I've come to pay proper respect.
Yeah, we saw her in.
Now, but the Zentarim prefer to look their business partners in the eye.
Let's see your wares. Okay. If you're under in strength, those are good to have. Another potion of invisibility is good. I still have a few of those. So we're going to just come through here and get all the stuff we need. Those are good. Transposition, definitely. Any arrows of slaying is really good. Weapon-wise, I don't know if they have anything we really want. Oh, come on. This is a weapon, if you're a Dragonborn, it actually benefits you. But I can't use that kind of weapon, so, as a Dragonborn. I'm the only Dragonborn in the party. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I can't friggin' read the descriptions. 1d4 damage against monstrosity types. Jump distance is decreased by 5. It's 3 to 12. Let's see, let's go to her. 7 to 16. Okay. Because it changes whatever it is. Near misser. It allows you to cast magic missile. That's actually pretty cool. Oops. I meant, not that. Go back to the near misser. Let's see. He has a bow. I was gonna say, he's got a flippin' bow. Let me get that for him. It's better than what he has. Staff of the Unyielding Tree. Yeah, so this is a druid staff. We don't have any druids. We killed our druids. The only druid in the game. Oops! Okay, armor-wise. You'll see that these armors, there's nothing really all that special. Hence why I told you to make armor with the... add your full dex modifier to your armor class. Creatures have a disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restrained. Yeah, see, the armor's not so great. Okay, ring mail +2, that's heavy armor. That's not what she's wearing, that's what I'm wearing. I was gonna say, that's not what she's wearing. What is the game doing? Oh, for the love of God. Thing keeps messing up. Virulent venom. Point your ringed finger at a target to make it vulnerable to poison damage unless it is immune to poison damage. That's not a bad one if you use poison a lot. When the wearer deals thunder damage, they becomes dazed, blah, blah, blah. Gloves of Crushing. +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls, and unarmed attacks deal an additional 2 bludgeoning damage. If you're a monk or something that uses unarmed attack, that's actually pretty decent. I don't think we have anything else to sell right now. I'm going to send this over to Astarion. It'll allow him to cast Magic Missile. Astarion casting Magic Missile, it's kind of cool. Alright. Okay, we're good for now. An honor, true soul.
Looking over. These are our allies, Erna. Sister, the diplomacy. Pray with me while we looking pretty.
Okay. There's a couple of things we want to do. A couple of people we want to talk to. If you're a good guy, you can go down into the prison and rescue the prisoners. But we're not. Oh, crap.
I will not be slandered.
Picked the wrong...
General.
It's Minthara.
You saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
My girl's in trouble.
Suggest otherwise.
You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
It's my lady.
Given drow warriors instead of goblin trash.
Oi! What?
You scrag! Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
I shall not obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
Ooh.
You blame the Absolutes chosen for your failure.
Uh-oh.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
I don't think that'll work. We can try Zarel. But Ketherick, I wouldn't even bother trying. The DC check is probably going to be through the frickin' roof.
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes. It's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General. Not me.
Gotta protect my woman.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy!
We'll help her. That's my woman. You can't take my woman. What's wrong with you?
Bye-bye, princess. And the goblins, General?
They'll leave them in my hands.
You, true soul.
Yep.
You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies. Isn't that so? What is your judgment?
And that is J.K. Simmons doing the voice of Thorm.
Tell him! Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Just kill them. They're worthless.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
And there you have it. We're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer.
I love J.K. Simmons' voice.
Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
This is cool. Oh! Except, no. Didn't even phase him.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Try again. See? Invincible. Can't be killed. Oh!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
I'm really allowed to do anything?
They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them.
Yay.
The seat of the Absolute's power. Your authority over them is complete. They Report to me upstairs when you're done.
What should we have them do?
You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
I dream of blood pools deep enough to bathe and run me a bath. Beg, choke, die!
Please!
Let's go see Zarel. And mind you don't slip in the goblin guts.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Disgrace has something to do with this Ketherick. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Grit your teeth and ignore the feeling. Making the scene won't answer your questions.
Difficulty. You banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs.
You can't kill Ketherick right now.
Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
As you saw, Ketherick
Of the Absolute's power.
is immune to all damage.
That cannot be killed.
Exactly.
But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Since our forgotten prayers. Ooh, healing incense aura. Cool. Very heavy great axe. I already got enough junk. Note to self. Okay. Alright. Well, that was fun. Yeah, going off on Thorm right now is not going to do you any good. You have to find the key to his invulnerability. Oh, here we go. Here's another good encounter. Come talk to this chick. It's worth it, trust me.
Araj O'Blordra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
I'm listening.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
And what kind of potion is this exactly?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Go ahead and let her do it. You, depending on your class and your race, you get a potion that is specific to that combination.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
But she's not done. She wants more.
Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your
Told you.
friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
We travel together, that's all.
Ah, it's like that. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire.
She likes it kind of rough, I guess.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death.
Okay, psycho.
Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever...
Yes, you want to say yes to this. It permanently increases the strength of whoever drinks it.
But it's yours. If
All you have to do is convince Astarion.
To decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I am surprised, Astarion. I thought you'd jump at a chance like this.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion?
I'm not trading you.
Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
What do you mean? What's wrong with her blood?
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Just suck it up and bite her already.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. Who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Yeah, it won't kill him or hurt him. It's just, like he said, there's something wrong with her blood.
Incredible.
But you want that potion. It increases the strength. It's permanent, though. It's not temporary. It's permanent, whoever drinks it.
Oh, hells.
Oh, hells.
Not your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
I wonder what's wrong with her blood. They never actually explain what's wrong with her blood. Okay, there's your elixir of Dragonborn, and there's the potion of everlasting vigor. Now, the potion is a one-time use thing. So here's the elixir of Dragonborn prowess, fire. Advantage on intimidation and persuasion checks, resistance to fire damage, and you can use fireball once until your next long rest. It only lasts until your next long rest. So I would actually not drink it until after you finish your long rest. Right? Like literally you just finished. That way you get the most range out of it. Now, as far as the permanently increase your strength by 2. I honestly don't know if it will let you go above 20. I don't think it will. I don't think the game is set up to let you go past 20. I don't believe. Interesting. What I want to do, bend the no reloading rule. I want to go ahead and quick save it. I want to have Verana try and drink it. If it increases her to above 20, we'll keep it. If not, I'll reload it and I'll have someone else drink it. Because I don't want to waste it, because she's right, it's a once in a lifetime. You can never find another one of this potion. It is only here, and that's the only way to get it. It's not found anywhere else in the game at all. So I'm doing this for you guys. If you're watching, you're going to find out whether you can go above 20 with the potion. So here we go. You can. Her strength is now permanently 22. So, just so you know, it will let you go above 20. So, you're welcome. I have this soap here, if you want to clean your people up. Like, you know how Astarion had blood all over his face? You can come here and use it. Okay, looks like he's good. Okay. Yeah, that, as I said, that potion, there we go, nice and clean. Okay. I would wait and use that potion until right after your long rest, because you don't want to drink it now, and then here in a bit you go take another long rest, then you wasted it. No, the mucus is not useful. You can't do it. You can't climb it or you can't do anything with it right now. It leads to something. I don't want to go into too much more detail. I'm trying to be very spoiler light in the things that we do here, in case people want to experience this stuff as I am showing you. I can imagine there are some people who watch these videos because they don't play the games themselves. They just want to see someone else play it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do the same thing. I like long videos. The longer the better. I like to watch somebody play a game and hear their insights, if they have any. If they have any insights about the game, I want to hear about it. I want to learn all the secrets. I want to know everything about a game.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
So, there are a few secrets here in this tower before you go up. We're just gonna go ahead and look around some. Boop. Okay, like right here. There is a wooden chest in this cracked wall. Okay. So go ahead and have Shadowheart break it. There's a whole thing that lets you see that, or you can just come to it. Like, you'll get clues in another part of the castle, and it'll tell you about a secret treasure hidden in the wall. Or, you can just do that. You can just know where it is. Here's where it is on the map. Right here. On this outside wall here. You can come in, you can come around here, come out this door, and it's this wall right here. Right there. So you can break through the wall and you can open the treasure chest. Boots of the Devouring Void. After you cast Hunger of Hadar, you unlock the ability Void Step, allowing you to vanish into the void and reappear next to a creature within 30 feet. It's for warlocks. That'd be a good thing for Will if he didn't leave because we're evil. Know what I'm saying? There's also a cat out here. I forget which side of the castle he's on. But he's outside and here he is. Here's the cat. Steel Claw.
Yours is a face I shred in my dreams. One who kicked the steel claw as if I was some stray. I am a champion hunter. When I lick my pelt, I taste blood. Ghost dragon, harbinger of death, child of the end. The tower feared you so, but one day I shall pry you apart, scale by scale.
Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
Try to remember what was forgotten.
You excavate the empty caverns of your useless mind, shoveling, dozing, blasting through the smooth brain.
Trying to remember kicking the cat.
The cat mewled when your boots stamped upon its tail. You, a black cat crossing the path of the living. The pleasure of the memory dribbles out of your leaking skull into the very air. The cost of a piece of your mind. You were in this tower before. That much is sure.
Oh, and by the way, when you were remembering, you actually did it in real life. See, the cat's dead. But the cat's right, you did actually, you were here before and you attacked the cat. So just like with the quote-unquote memory with Gale, where he remembered, or he fantasized about cutting his hand off, and then it turns out he actually did cut his hand off. It's the same thing. Told you, I'm gonna give in to the urge wherever possible. Now, we do have a little bit more time left on the video. I want to go see about Minthara. We want to go see if we can help my girlfriend. And yes, in this instance, for this character, she is my girlfriend. What does this say? Check on Minthara. Yes, decide Minthara's fate. She's down in the basement. She is the love of my life. And not just because me and her did the dance with no pants. The horizontal mamba. Made the metaphorical beast with two backs. I have others, but they might get a little too dirty for this video. And then they might age restrict me again. Which they did once already. So we will not. Let's go help our girlfriend. If we want her to join our party, we have to help her. She's being blamed for the failure to find the artifact that we actually carry. But I'm not giving up the artifact. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to help her without giving up the artifact. Okay, let's see. Disciple Jrel. Check. Oh, Minthara's back here. Oh, they brought her in here.
Queen of spiders, I beseech of you.
You were adored, Minthara.
brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
What are they doing to her?
Cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires. Bloodlust, murder.
Oh, they're screwing with her head.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right. You are nothing.
Come on.
Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
What are you doing to her?
Erasing her.
No. Stand aside, I'm taking charge here.
Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
I'm not gonna break her. I want to help her.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Hide. Submit. Embrace.
What the hell?
Dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Push past the presence towards Minthara. I get advantage because of my relationship with her.
Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories.
She's my woman. I'm gonna protect her.
You came. I prayed that you would. But there are no
I need her in my party.
This thing that speaks inside me, it has all but destroyed me.
If you break her here, she won't join your party. I need her in my party.
Even so, I cannot resist it while my tormentors live.
Share my strength and strike the guards down. Oh, wait a minute. I have a plan. Fake obedience and the guards will leave without raising the alarm. So we can get her out of here quickly. Or should we do the evil route? Yeah, let's be evil. Share my strength and strike the guards down.
I didn't dare hope. I owe you more
Hey,
than my life.
I may be evil, but I have loyalty to my peeps.
First, let's make these bastards bleed.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Impossible. She was broken.
Shadowheart goes first. Seriously? She missed? Damn! She's messing these dudes up. My turn.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned.
I'm loyal to my people no matter if I'm good or evil. I will not abandon my peeps.
Anyone would come for me.
What were they doing to you?
Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer.
We need to get you, we need to get out of here.
Agreed.
Ooh. Do we want to fight our way out of the tower, though? Let's go.
Lead the way.
Okay, we're about to store up a hornet's nest. Are we ready? We ready to stir up a hornet's nest? Ooh, Hood of the Whispering Mind. The hood grants you a fragment of the torture's cruel intuition, allowing you to perceive the hidden intention of others. You gain a +1 for bonus to investigation checks. Cool. What's this chick got? Cool.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
We can try intimidation. Oh, I'm not drinking the elixir. Don't drink the elixir. I'm not wasting it. Not yet.
You avoided a fight this time, but bullying your way out of...
Really delayed. We will return and kill them all.
I don't know how we're gonna get through the next, like, 8,000 people. We have really nowhere we can go. We have no fast travel points. Shenanigans. What do we do? We have to bring her outside Moonrise Towers. I don't know how that's supposed to be possible. We don't have any fast travel points.
Go on. Move.
Let's get moving.
The quicker, the better.
It won't let me fast travel out. Ah, clever. It won't let me fast travel out. Don't mind me. I'm just sneaking a prisoner out. Just don't mind me. Just go about your business. Go about your business. Go about your business. Leave me alone. Shit.
Deal with them, or I will.
See, I love her.
Escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The General ordered that she be repurposed, not freed.
She has been repurposed. She's entirely repurposed and has no will of her own. We're gonna lie our asses off. We're gonna see if this works. I've never tried this before, so let's see. You're gonna see right there with me.
Excellent. Hers was a difficult mind to erase, no doubt. She was fierce and erratic.
I live to serve.
As loyal as a golem. Use her well.
See? She played along. Come on, my dear. Let's go. I got her out.
Left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home.
I have loyalty to my people, sorry.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming with it. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Yes. Tell her where to find your camp.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
There we go. Minthara. She disappears, so you don't have to worry about her dying. Now then. We freed Minthara. Yes, I'm evil. Yes, I follow my urges. Yes to all of that. But I have to have loyalty. Even evil people have to be loyal. Because she's a powerful character. She's a paladin. I want her in my party. And the only way to get her in my party is to not kill her. So that's probably the only nice thing I'm ever going to do in this game. So let's go talk to Zarel before let's keep the story moving.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
Thank you.
The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Okay.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement.
Yeah, you can share in the evil.
A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
Why, thank you. And enjoyable. Got any more minions to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
Okay, hit me.
The folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Let's see. Show her a perfect harm. Lash her with the atrocities you've conducted. Lash her with the atrocities you've conducted. Let's try this one. Let's see. Precognitive hunch. Guidance.
The Absolute fills your mind. But you have doubt and anger in your heart, not love.
Uh-oh. My anger outweighs my love, but it's directed towards her enemies.
Control your emotions. When you come to her, you must allow her love to push out all other feeling, or she will consume you.
Okay.
I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Sweet. Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh, damn!
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side.
She killed her with just a thought.
The best
Damn!
way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
Aight.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Yep, makes sense. I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Aye, aye, Captain. What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Fair enough.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Interesting. Talking of this relic makes you anxious. Why is that? I already have the best I'm gonna get. Yeah, critical success.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
Alright. The relic... you said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them.
Okay.
Take one from Balthazar's chambers.
Sweet.
But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Alright. So, now we're going to go up to Balthazar's room. I wanted to go up there anyway. Because there is actually some good stuff in there. The second floor, there's a bunch of good stuff, but you have to be careful. There's only some places you're allowed to go. If you're caught in places you're not supposed to, you may end up having to fight your way out. Which, if you're trying to get on the good side of these people, is probably not a good idea. But this should be Balthazar's room right here. You have the key, so you don't have to worry about having to pick the lock. So, try that again. Bring everybody in here. Now close the door so you can steal whatever you want. Now, let's go ahead and take a look around. Okay, heavy chest. Wooden desk. It's a quill. Moon lantern. Okay. Oh. Alcohol. Okay, now.
What's that?
Wicker basket. We'll have Astarion break open the this big old treasure chest right here. We are coming towards the end of the video, but I want to go ahead and finish this room up because I want to show you there's actually a puzzle in here that you have to solve in order to unlock a secret room. Derivation cloak. When you poison a foe, heal yourself. Ooh, that actually would be good for Astarion, because when he's healed, he poisons his daggers, and then when he then poisons somebody, he'll heal himself some more. Balthazar's apprentice. Okay, you need a heart. Pick up one heart from around. They're all over the place. You can go to this corpse. He has a heart. There's a heart sitting on the table here. Just pick up one of them. You only need one. Let's finish looting real quick. Ooh, yay. Those are potion ingredients. More potion ingredients. Nice. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the bookcase. Okay. You're going to do this. You're going to click on this. You're going to pull this. Now, you're going to come over here to the pedestal that just appeared. And you're going to find that heart. I think Astarion's the one that has it. Hold on. Astarion might be the one with the heart. You're going to take the heart. And you're going to put it in this pedestal. You only flip the upper right-hand corner book. There's 4 books. There's one in each corner. Only do the one in the upper right-hand corner. If you do any others, it sets off a trap. Now. There you go. Now you get into the secret room. Which you're going to need Astarion for again to open chest. He rolled a 1. Are you kidding me? He's got 42 thieves tools. We'll try again. With advantage, and I rolled a flippin' 1, dude. Can't believe that means I rolled 2 1s? I don't think that's possible. Alright, Cold Brim Hat, that's for wizards. Boots of the Icy Blink. This, if you want to build a cold themed wizard, this is more stuff that's going to help you do it. Okay.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
If you have Gale with you, you can do something special with this ritual circle. Basically, this is how he creates the moon lanterns. He uses this and pixies and a moon lantern, as we found out earlier when we looked at the broken one in Act 1, if you remember.
Sounds like the source of Ketherick's immortality.
Exactly. The night song is the thing that gives Ketherick his...
Assuming we can find it, anything that powerful will be protected.
Okay. Now, go ahead and grab your moon lantern. Who picked... Oh, there it is. Go ahead. We can't do the... Moon Shield Aura. Huh. I guess it doesn't... Interesting. Normally when you get a moon lantern, it allows you to talk to the pixie inside, let the pixie out. Then the pixie uses, in exchange for releasing her, she uses her magic to make you immune to the worst parts of the... Where is that thing? From the worst parts of the darkness. But I guess for some reason...
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing.
We know.
Closely resembles the disc that Lae'zel deciphered.
Before she was stabbed in the throat.
The symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet...
There we go. We got more of the story. It's weird that certain things you can't search because the game, for some reason, says you can't reach it. I thought they fixed all that. See, because the problem with having the lantern in one hand, it takes the place of a weapon. So I have to hold it in my hand if we are going to go through the darkest parts. With you freeing the pixie, you don't have to hold it. You can just sit there with whatever you want in your hand. So it kind of sucks that we can't do it. Going the good route seems to be the better option in this one instance. Okay. So, now, we have to go to Balthazar and find out what happened with him as we go to get the Night Song, the artifact that he wants. Hold on. Okay. We've gone kind of well over on this video. We're already almost up to 2.5 hours, which is a lot longer than I really wanted to do, but I wanted to show you how to do the puzzle here in Balthazar's room. Because it's kind of... It doesn't... you can look around the room and you can get some clues, but I figure I'll just show you the easy way to do it. Bam. You're welcome. Now you don't have to worry about figuring it out, and there's some good treasure in there, especially if you're a mage. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you like the video, which I hope you do, because I put my blood, sweat, and tears into the video, 2 hours, 4 times a week. I enjoy doing it though, so if you could just give me a like, just a thumbs up, it takes half a second, just thumbs up, bam, done, and it really helps me. Not monetarily, I don't get paid for any of this stuff. This is all voluntary on my part, but it can help. It helps me have a feeling of, satisfaction. Okay, people are liking what I'm doing. So I'm still going to do videos regardless, but a little bit of encouragement now and again doesn't hurt. So I cut this rant short. We will pick this up tomorrow, Monday. I've been Dendro the Gamer, and I will see you guys in the next one.